This video brought to you by Michelle K., your #1 hardworking Long Beach realtor, provides personal one-on-one service and has earned the trust and loyalty of hundreds and hundreds of clients. We have the new Long Beach Century Club president, Ben Goldberg, with us. So, do they just let anybody become president nowadays? How's this work?
I've been on the board for 5 years, over 5 years, and basically it's kind of a progression thing, not quite as formal as the Long Beach Yacht Club or other groups, but really you come on in as a kind of an open board member, you see what's going on. If you feel like you can do some work, you do some good work, and if the guys like you and like what you're doing, they ask you to kind of move on. There's some method to the madness, but basically it's a labor of love.
What's the new Long Beach Century Club regime going to be like?
We got some big names that may be coming down the pike too. We're going to have some very interesting. We're going to have speakers. We're going to have to open up this door here and maybe have to take up the whole restaurant.
Wow, we're hyping this thing up.
Yeah, we're bringing it to real. The club's been around since 1957, and there are no members that are still around from 1957, but we have quite a few from the early 80s that are still hanging around, doing a great job for us. But the new regime, as you call it, really started with Gary Cohey back in 2011. When he came in as president, he saw the landscape. There was a lot of older men, not a lot of women. Average age somewhere in the 75 to 80 range. And so Gary came in and brought in members like myself and a bunch of other guys in their 40s.
Young studs.
Young guys, young guns. We like to call young guns.
Okay,
young guns.
Actually, real quick, I want to throw this out there. Century Club, it just sounds old. Century's pretty old. You know what you should do? Maybe change it to Millennial Club.
Millennial Club. Yes, there you go. The Millennial Club. Okay, well, there you go. Well, hey.
Now you got yourselves a couple 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds, and you're dipping that average age to 30 years old.
Part of my focus this year will be to not only increase the membership from 300 to 500, but to also increase that percentage from, let's say, a little under 30 to somewhere closer to 40-45%.
Wow, that's a shoot your shot right there. He wants to go 300 to 500
I was going to
members.
say, good luck. That's sweet.
We meet once a week. We meet here most of the time, which is fantastic. I mean, the view.
What's your favorite part about the Boathouse?
This is about as good as it gets. Sir John Morris, the most generous man in all of Long Beach, the ambassador of ambassadors, during Christmas Day. Us Jewish guys don't have a lot of places to go, so we're at the movie theater downtown, and I'm seeing John serving the homeless on Christmas Day. So that's the man John Morris is.
If you ever feel lonely on Christmas, you come over to my house.
Yeah, true.
I appreciate that. Well,
I like to go to the movies too, though.
My mom used to take me to Disneyland, and of course we always go to Chinese food because the Chinese don't celebrate Christmas either. So we have some places to go.
Yeah, but and also you've never invited me over for Hanukkah, so
that's pretty messed up, to be honest with you.
Hey, can I mention this? We only take good-looking people here.
Yeah, that's true.
Jessica Hardy did her interview here, Tony Azevedo, and Ben Goldberg.
I feel very privileged to be part of that group.
Well, yeah.
That's quite a group.
You might be in last place, third place, but that's still a bronze. That's still
Most
bronze.
people aren't even in the race.
They're in the room, so what the hell? That's fine. I have no problem with being third. Third of those guys, no problem.
Have you ever donated a big check to anybody?
Well, we give quite a bit of money. We give every high school gets a couple grand a year for their program. Besides that, we give about 25 grand direct to Long Beach State every year. In addition to that, we do a lot of scholarships. The mayor has partnered with us with our golf tournaments, so we give tens of thousands of dollars a year in scholarships to kids from Long Beach that are going to Long Beach State or also Long Beach City College. So it's been very lucrative as far as amounts. So we give about a little over $100,000 a year. We give away to various groups throughout the city. So.
I think my question wasn't like the amount of the check, like the size of the check.
Like one big one.
Like, do you have the big check?
Oh yeah, we have the big check. Absolutely.
Okay.
The golf tour, we have the big check. I got a picture.
I want to say thank you for your service as a young amateur that used to play amateur sports here in Long Beach. I appreciate you, and I thank you for your service.
The thing is, it's still a little bit biased because you only give money to like good athletes, so I never got any.
Yeah, it's kind of
like, what's that about?
No, actually, that's not true. That's not true, actually, because we give money to the. Well, you're right. Well, yeah, you're right. It is a good athletes, and maybe we might have missed you, but let me say that someone benefited from what we did.
Yeah, someone
I'm sure you knew somebody that was good. We have a lot of Olympians, as you know, that are members here that came through as young athletes that we supported. People as famous as Billie Jean King, which is quite a few generations ago for all of us. Misty May is our most recent star of stars. So, yeah.
What's been your legacy so far in Long Beach outside of this?
I was born and raised here, and I have two children that I also raised here in Long Beach, so they went to the same Long Beach schools that I went to. And, I'm a commissioner with the City of Long Beach Parks and Rec. I've been a commissioner with the on the Marine Advisory Commission. I was on Community Development Commission.
So like the Ron Swanson of Long Beach.
You know, I don't know that. I'll tell you is, you know, I'm definitely involved.
Do you use a manual or electric toothbrush?
Electric.
See, I can't trust my president that uses an electric toothbrush.
That's a bad look.
It's a bad look. It's just like you don't work hard
Bad
enough.
look on a
Like, what are
president.
you supposed to do?
Favorite cocktail?
Oh, it's cranberry, diet cranberry pomegranate, and Kettle One, baby. I drink probably more than both of you on an evening. Not every evening, but
So that's
certainly.
very alleged. That's very alleged.
Okay,
That's
I'm
an
just saying.
extremely false claim.
Well, what I'll say is, I wake up and I'm working out at 4:30 in the morning.
Well, humble
Okay?
brag.
Okay, I'm just saying. So what I mean is, I don't have a hangover because I don't drink sugar. No sugar means no hangover.
If you could be one animal, what would you be?
I'd be a lion, of course.
Okay. Nice.
You know.
Well, you're the king of the
You
jungle.
gotta be king, dude.
Okay.
I mean, otherwise you're just prey.
Okay. Yeah, but what if you're a chameleon? They can't see you.
True.
Yeah, well, whatever. You get stepped on, or you get stuck in a damn, a cage or something. Some kid named Bowser's got you as a pet chameleon.
Some kid named Bowser.